really good. I hope you've enjoyed it. And like you can see, I have other interesting guests in the studio. I was going to tell them to introduce themselves, but I'll try to pronounce his name because his name is... So his name is Dhaka.
Yeah.
But you can pronounce it yourself. How you pronounce it?
Okay, my name is Nhlanhla.
Shasha. So I'll just say Shasha.
Shasha good.
And this is Nomsa, Nungu. These guys are here to talk about PODFEST. Like we said, we're going to learn about PODFEST in the studio today. Who's going to tell me what PODFEST is all about?
Shasha, do you want to take it up?
Right. Yeah, so PODFEST, as the word tells, it's a combination of two words. Podcast, festival. So we just brought it together and call it PODFEST. So ideally, it is an event, a live event, where we have various speakers who come and there's a live podcast discussion. So it's not just a place where you just go and listen to someone speak. It's an exciting place because there are more things that happen. Things like performances, things like networking, and a lot of other things that we're trying to make sure that we create a balance between having a meaningful conversation and a laid-back environment, and also an experience that people don't forget. So in a nutshell, I think that's what I can say about PODFEST.
So it's about a podcast. Whatever is going to happen there, you guys will be recording live on a podcast.
Yes.
Maybe before we talk much about the event, we have a very few podcasts in Malawi.
That's true.
Where are we going wrong? Do we need more, or we are okay with what we have?
I think there's always opportunity for growth. So obviously we need more, but not just more, but we need podcasts that are of quality. We need to be talking about important things that are going to be helpful for not just the citizens in Malawi, but for the country itself. What conversations are we having that are going to develop the country? So I think we need to focus more on important conversations and important topics that are going to help us grow as a nation as well. So yes.
As PODFEST, what conversations are you looking at?
For our first event, we're going to be talking about monetizing content. There are a lot of content creators in Malawi, like from music to poetry to videography to photography, but how can we make money out of that content? Normally, people go for careers that are conventional, like, hey, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, because those are the ones that bring in money. But if you look at other countries, a lot of money comes from content creation. So in Malawi, what is it that we're doing wrong? What is it that we haven't done yet that will help us make money and also make careers, stable careers out of the content we're creating? Yes, so that's what we're talking about.
Shasha, we have a lot of content creators in the country. I myself am a content creator.
Yeah.
You guys are content creators. But with our environment here in Malawi, do you guys think it's really possible to make a living out of content creation?
Yeah. We already have examples.
Okay.
It's not that easy, to be frank, because there are a lot of them, very countable people you can count and say, okay, that one has made it through content creation. But things don't just happen by accident. There's something that Namadingo, Take Green, Kumalewezi, they have done and they keep doing that make them be who they are on that stage. And that's the knowledge that we want to share on that day. So this is our challenge indeed as Malawi. There's a lot of challenges in terms of how people can access content, how people can pay for the content. We're talking about copyright, all these things. But still, there are few opportunities that we can see now and explore. That's what I want to focus on right now, while we're having a bigger picture about how we can fix the big problems in the industry and make sure that it's really, really rewarding to a point that someone can happily tell their parents, their friends, I've made a choice. I'm going to be an artist. Yeah.
Nomsa, let's say I'm a content creator on YouTube. Say I'm a spoken word artist.
Yes.
So I'm doing videos of my spoken word poetry and posting on my YouTube channel. Let me have a glimpse of PODFEST. How can I make money from that?
How can you make money from poetry or from PODFEST itself?
No, from poetry.
From poetry. Primarily, I think poets make money out of the shows that they either host or that they're invited to. So that's one way. I would also suggest that we don't just do shows, but I think poetry can be used for other fields or aspects. For example, I'll talk about Takrima. She's a poet that's actually going to perform. She created a piece on Amaryllis Hotel. Who would have thought of that? How can I promote Amaryllis Hotel through poetry? But she thought of it. And I don't know if she was paid for it, but I hope Amaryllis actually pays her for it because it was a really good piece. So I think we can branch out. Instead of just shows, what can I use poetry for except promotion? There's that education even. You can start teaching other people how to become poets or how to better their poetry. So I think there's other fields that we can branch out into, but we haven't talked about it enough. So I think this discussion itself is going to give us an opportunity to talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This function, you say it's the first of many.
Yes.
What's the plan? You want to have it on a monthly basis, or is it quarterly or once a year?
All right. The plan is to have it as consistent as possible, but we're not going to be so definite right now about how consistent. I think after the first one, we'll have a better picture on how frequent we're supposed to have this. But the idea is there's a lot that has to be talked about. There's a lot that has to be dealt with. It's not just about having a lot of them, but we're talking about quality conversations. So we're having all that in mind, plus getting a lot of people involved. Because I think one thing because everyone knows something's wrong in Malawi. But then sometimes you don't get involved the people who make things change. So how can we get the government, how can we get NGOs, how can we get the artists, all these people? Yeah, that might take time. So we don't want to just rush, we want to take our time, but we want to be as frequent as possible.
Nomsa, this function that you're having, is it on the 29th?
Yes.
At the BICC, President's Hotel.
Yes.
What's the name? Rooftop?
Afroma Terrace.
Afroma Terrace.
But we call it the rooftop.
The rooftop.
Yes.
Yeah.
What should people expect as an artist, as a content creator? If I'm coming there, what do I expect?
I think there's various aspects of the event that you should be expectant of. First of all, the panel discussion. This is where we're going to have the actual discussion on how to make money out of the content we're creating, but also the networking opportunities. We're expecting a lot of artists, content creators to be at the event, so I think we'll be able to interact with each other and share ideas with each other. We're going to have amazing performances from artists like Ray, Bia, and Praise Umali. I hope you're proud. You need to come and see that. So there are a lot of activities that we have in store for everyone that will cater to everybody, basically. So yeah.
Do you have a guest speaker or some notable speakers?
We do. Starting from Q Malewezi, KBG, Dennis Iman, and we're going to have a newcomer in the field. Her name is Alessandra. She's a YouTuber. So yeah, we have pretty great speakers online. Yeah.
Okay, so everybody is welcome.
Everybody, just
whether they're an artist, a content creator, or they're not that.
Everyone. I think content creation is everywhere in NGOs even. So everyone is welcome.
So all the TikTokers, all the podcasters, if that's a word.
It's a word.
Even if you are not making content, but you just want to have a good time, you want to learn something. So we can say every person in Malawi is welcome. Yeah.
Okay, one of you choose. I want you to look at that camera and invite people to the function.
I must be polite.
Yeah.
Please come. We're very expectant to have you with us. Am I looking at this camera? This one, okay. Hi, my name is Nomsa. We're very expectant to have you come to the event. There's a lot that you can learn. There's a lot of people that we're expecting you to meet and to interact with. The more the merrier. And tickets are only going at 10,000 kwacha. For now, if you join our Twitter space tonight at 7 p.m., you'll also be able to win a free ticket. Only 3 lucky winners are going to win a free ticket. But other than that, we're excited to have you. We're excited to hold the event, and we can't wait to see you there. You're with me.
I'm personally so excited about PODFEST, and I really look forward to the function. most likely I'll be there to learn a few things about my content as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, so that I can also teach people on Social Hub how to make money from your content. Because I know a lot of people are making content out there. I know a lot of TikTokers who are just, but if it's possible to make money from content, I mean, why not?
Why not?
Then all of us are going to create something and make money from it.
Exactly.
All right, thank you so much, Nomsa and Shasha, for...
Anything goes.
I'm really struggling to pronounce Shasha.
Nhlanhla.
Oh, wow.
It's
I'm
okay.
not even going to try. But it was a pleasure to have you guys.
Thank you so
I wish you all the best with the event. And hopefully, we'll come there and be able to also learn a few things.
Thank you so much.
So that was Shasha and Nomsa from PODFEST, who have an occasion happening on the 29th of October at the BICC. Hoping to see you there. All right, we are still here. Keep watching Social Hub. Let's watch this song.